Premier League team of the season is here, and we got some big players to test out and find out if they're worth it or not for you to play with and enjoy. The first player is Martin the Odegaard. Yes, he's a 5-star skiller, 3-star weak foot. That hurts a little bit, I ain't gonna lie. Lefty like Messi, high medium work rates, 5'10". CM Cam, and he is an Arsenal man, Premier League. His player traits are playmaker, the technical dribbler, the outside foot shot trait, we love to see it, solid player, and flat. This card is looking dangerous. Let's see how he performs. He is only 200k at the market when I bought him. We have another Arsenal man, Gabriel Martinelli. 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, right-footed, high work rates, 5'10", only plays LM and LW. Arsenal man in the Premier League. The Brasileiro, technical dribbler, the outside foot shot trait, we love to see it, finesse like Messi, and flat. And this card, the man, the one and only, Saka. 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, lefty like Messi, high medium work rates, 5'10". I wish he was a 5-star skiller, but they chose to give him the weak foot. It is what it is. He can play right mid, left mid, and right wing. Play on both sides. Arsenal man, Englishman, Premier League. Player traits, only, one and only, technical dribbler. Now the chemistry styles, the Martin the Odegaard, I'm saying, since he already has 90 pace base, you want to give him a sentinel just for, by the way the card looks, so you can put up the physical attributes and the defense by a lot, but everybody loves pace, huh? But that 80 reactions is so poor, man. 80 reactions, he's gonna be a terrible card. Since his reactions are so low and he's gonna be moving like an absolute lunatic, when you press pass, he's gonna look at the ball for an extra second, then pass it and get tackled. I say put up a chemistry style on the dribbling sector to put up the reactions, which I would say would be nice. I say put the Maestro on him. He also plays Cam. He won't be a good box to box, so we're gonna have to switch formations. You see the gears on the brain? They start responding better. They start using their sense. Look at his reactions, goes up to 88. Much better. We need that. Martinelli, I say put up the shot and pass. Give him dead eye. And Saka, I say to simply give him the dead eye as well. Dead eye on the money. This is the team we're running with. Let's get into the gameplay. So this is how the formation is gonna look when we get into minute 1. We are getting into the game, and this is our upcoming opponent. Cristiano Ronaldinho's team. Van der Sar. Wow, he just left. Our opponent, Gianluigi, Lucio, Carlos Alberto, Angeli, Jude Bellingham, Diaby, Uzebzeb, Pelé, Mbappe! Let's get to it. So right here, we play it over to Saka, and we send it to him, and he has a nice touch. And when I was dribbling with him first time, felt very responsive on the ball. Lovely to absolutely see it. Holy! Look at the R1 dribbling being spammed right here. It's just some cheesy dribble jam where you can possibly get the opportunity to get a bounce on lucky goals. I don't know if you like that, but look at this opportunity. And Martin the Odegaard almost scores, but it is what it is. Just showing a little bit of Saka's abilities here. Tried to flick it over, but he didn't flick it. But watch the ball roll and boost. If you feel it on the ball, very responsive. Now we're testing the Odegaard's abilities. We were able to get a shot opportunity that was so wondrous and powerful. It was lovely to see. Odegaard green time and the keeper saves it. I thought it was going to be a top bins goal, but it didn't happen. We moved. So right here, we were able to get the ball to Martinelli just to see his dribble moves and a little ball rolls right here, and he felt very responsive on the ball. I ain't gonna lie. And now we get another opportunity with the Odegaard. Green time, try it, and it was terrible. Holy. Now right here, what I noticed is that Saka makes great runs into position. I really like it. So he continues to run down the line, and then we start doing them La croqueta doubles, you know what I'm saying? We send it into Martin the Odegaard, he cuts it back, sends it into him, and it's a beautiful finish. I'm telling you, bro, Saka is the one that started it. But Martin the Odegaard with the 5-star skill move was able to McGeady cancel and get that goal scoring opportunity. Give him the heart because we love to see it. That was beautiful from the Odegaard. Now we are on the attack and we send it into Martinelli and he does a ball roll and waits, sends it into Darwin Neves-Nunes and he blasted top bins. That was beautiful from Martinelli. Something quite simple, but some players are just garbage and unresponsive. He was able to do it beautifully. Flip on him. That was beautiful from Martinelli right there. Hang on. Now we're at halftime, and so far, what am I seeing from Saka? Saka is pretty good on the dribbles. Odegaard has some of that delay reaction because of those reactions. Martinelli, no problem so far. Now this sequence right here is what I call a goal of, yeah. Martinelli uses that extreme pace, crosses into Virgos, bicyclette kick, top bins. It's a beautiful goal to see. Oh my goodness, right there is, trust me, I do understand. This is a beautiful goal. Wow. Now right here, I was expecting a better pass from Saka and he makes the through ball and it was kind of poor, but we move. Hopefully he gets a better through ball next time. Now this right here is what you call a hoo-hut. We see Saka running in. We send it in, does a weak, poor header. Darwin Neves tries to finish it. Nope, we send it into Gabriel Martinelli, and he does the business. Capitalizes on the opportunity, and we make sure we had to. Freeze like me. Let's go. So we get the interception with Robert Keane. We send it into Saka. We look for the through ball here, but we don't get the auto dodge passing system in this game. Now right here, we get the ball into Martinelli, and then he starts using his pace, but we can see that his strength isn't the best, so you have to cut it back in a way because these players are strong madmen that just body him off the ball. Even though he's aggressive, sometimes it doesn't always play out. We are an attacking play. We use the strength, send it into Darwin Neves. Use strength again, send it down. Martin Odegaard, green time, bar down. Wow, it was crazy, and we had to flip on him. That was a solid finish. Now we're on the attack here once again with Junior Firpo, and you can see Martinelli making that beautiful way of staying in the space just so he doesn't go offside. It was a bad pass here, but I like Martinelli staying in the not offside position just to be ready for the pass. Now I just want you to watch this fiesta of Martinelli cooking and just doing beautiful dribble moves of la croqueta upon la croqueta, step overs upon step overs, just dribble moves all over the place. We love to see it. This is what I mean by responsiveness. He has that in him. He is that guy. Unbelievable. Now we are now on the counter attack. We do the player lock and we set it into Darwin Neves. And what do we do here? We do a little ball roll, cross it into the goals, heads it back to Saka. Goal scoring opportunity, but he does not finish it. I wish that was a beautiful goal. That would have been 6-3 up. On the counter attack, once again, beautiful pass into the Odegaard. One-on-one with the keeper. Beautiful move, and we chip it, and it's not enough power. The goalkeeper turns around and catches it like it was nothing to him. That was some BS, but it is what it is. Now, here's some of my issues I had with the Odegaard. Some of his dribble moves wouldn't come off right away because his reactions were low, and we would lose the ball like that. It would be quite annoying, but you still got to play with it because he is a 5-star skiller, though. Beauty. Now, this is where some of the cheesy jam can come into play. You see Saka can get into positions where he gets those defensive stops just as being an attacker, moving like a damn centre defensive mid in those positions. It will help you in certain situations, for sure. Now, right here, we get a beautiful responsive movement goal from Martinelli. Look at this goal. La Croqueta driven. It was so beautiful. Finessey like Messi, but slides right past the keeper. Let's celebrate. Whoa, let's celebrate. This wondrous goal scoring opportunity is something we mustn't waste. We send it into Martin the Odegaard. He gets through and he does the outside foot shot. Trait, we love to see it, and he capitalizes on the opportunity. Listen, man, the outside foot shot trait is something you always like to have on these cards in this game. Now, if you want a card to create space in the attack for you, it is Martinelli. Look at the pace. He can just go out wide and burst through into spaces and try and pass it to somebody and get jammed like that too. Holy garbage video game, but it is what it is. Martinelli is running down. We find Saka, we cut it in, and we think this 5-star weak foot is going to be lovely, but wow, it is not. Look at that. Absolutely wide. Goodness gracious. You would think a guy with 89 composure would be able to finish that, but EA Sports, fix your game. Now we get into a situation that I really didn't think was going to happen. We dribble a little bit with Saka right there. We send it back to the Odegaard, back to Saka, finesse like Messi, green time, top bins. Unbelievable. Saka. Give him the heart because we love to see it. This is what I'm talking about right here. If you like an attacker to have a defensive ability, Saka is the guy for you. See how he intercepted that right there, and it's not some glitchy jam that flies all over the places? It's this guy. He will do that pretty cleanly. Now right here, we found out that Saka has the ability to hold off players a little bit and continue to move forward, which is very nice because that can allow goal scoring opportunities. Even though we didn't finish that, still nice from Saka. Now right here, we were able to see Odegaard get a tackle in, but his tackles aren't the best and cleanest. It is a bit ziggy-zaggy because it's only 70 and we didn't put it up, so he's not going to be the best at defense, but he still has the ability. Now look what I mean by Saka's dribbling. He does the fake Berba and then he just bursts past the defender with ease like that, and we get an opportunity right here. Saka with a beautiful goal. That boost in speed was absolutely wondrous. If you like a card like that, he is the one for you, trust me. Saka, give him the heart because we love to see it. Playing with Saka looks like he's in his bag, wanting to take over with the Cacoretta, and he does a power shot, green time, and the keeper saves it. But wow, that was lovely. Yo, this card is crazy. Send that in. Saka! Oh, wow, if we were to get that top in. Now, Martin the Odegaard gets past the defender right here and creates space. And then we want to make this pass right here. And I believe it would have been successful if he had a 4-star weak foot at least, but that 3-star weak foot sells me out right there. Now another goal scoring opportunity arises. We on the counter attack. It is the 45th minute cheese. Will we score a goal? If we score this, we'll fly like an eagle. Virgos! And we get the goal. Dybala celebration. So my thoughts on these cards. Now listen, Martinelli, I did like this card, to be honest. He moved very well on the ball. He was very fast. So pace, A+. Dribbling, solid, can move very well on the ball. Sometimes he could get bodied. So like his shooting, I didn't really get too many crazy shots with him, but when he got the opportunity, he would finish. We don't really worry about his defense. Passing, sometimes he would get some elite crosses and sometimes they would fail just because of the stats of long passing being quite low, but he was still pretty good. His crossing was nice. His physicals, yes, the 78 strength came into play, but he was so aggressive, he would get some jam and like force it through. So this card is actually absolutely solid, especially for the price of 500k. I do think he's worth it. I wish he had the 5-star skillers like a Kata Kata Unemar, but it's the game we have. So I think he's definitely a solid card and worth it for 500k. Martin de Odegaard. This card, pace, I didn't see no issues with it. He was not very slow. He had pretty good movement, dribbling. There was times where he was overtaking his touches, wouldn't react when I wanted to pass the ball. That 80 reactions really comes into play. It's actually devastating. I hate to see it. But other than that, his shooting was solid. He was just hitting. Sometimes he would hit the post though. Like, I don't know if it's a user error with me putting enough too much power, but sometimes I put that power and it goes top bins. For him, he would go up and hit the crossbar. One time I hit bar down. It was still a nice goal, but his shooting is solid. He doesn't move that well on the jockey with a 70 defense. I don't suggest putting him in the center mid position, play him as a cam. The passing, obviously amazing. I didn't see no issues with it. Sometimes, of course, the AI would intercept it because it's the game. And then his physicals was poor. Yes, he would get bodied quite easily. Don't get near a player like Van Dijk. He will throw you to the ground and leave you there. Simple. This card for 200k, I'm gonna say absolutely worth it because that's not that expensive for like this stage of the game and this type of card. Definitely worth it, 200k. Even though he has the 3-star skills, he's quite cheap and I think he'll get cheaper. Saka, Bukayo Saka. Listen, man, this card, I don't think his dribbling was better than Martinelli, but he's still a solid card. I got him first owner and packed him, so I'm just gonna have him and I'm gonna continue to use him to see how well he plays over the times, but I still think he's a solid card. And my gosh, trying him and forcing with him, unbelievable dribbler. The finishing was stupendous, superb, unbelievably amazing. Wow. Currently he's about 700k. I think he should be same price as Martinelli, slightly more expensive because of the 5-star weak foot, but still a solid card. All these cards right now, by the way they played, have been worth it, especially because he has the defensive presence as well. And I also reviewed Tadic, Deulofeu, and Danilo in this video right here. Also a pack video up there as well, a pack opening. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'm most definitely out. Adios. Adios, amigos.